Lock it in, lock it in, yeah. It's the Joe Lockett Show. Lock it in, yeah. It's the Joe Lockett Show. Lock it in. Are you ready to be entertained, educated? A little stimulation for your brain. Lock it in. Are you ready to learn? Are you ready to laugh? Are you ready to love? Then lock it in, yeah. It's the Joe Lockett Show. Lock it in, yeah. It's the Joe Lockett Show. Lock it in, lock it in. It's the Joe Lockett Show.
All righty, welcome back to the Joe Lockett Show. I am FU, he is I, and I am a to the JLS. What is going on here? This is not supposed to be this low. You want to do this on a Friday? Man, redo that. Yeah, dog. Now, I have no idea.
I didn't tell you I was in here playing around with the equipment earlier today, did I?
No, you didn't.
Oh, that's it. I was pushing buttons and shit.
Nah.
And unplugging stuff.
Why?
I thought I could make it sound better.
Oh, okay. Did it work?
Testing 1, 2, testing 1. Yeah. Yes, it did.
Nah.
I crashed it. Had to redo the system. Had to crash the system.
Don't touch my system, bro. This don't make no sense. Now, for some reason, you guys, if the video does drop, because for some reason the firmware is in some type of update. If you nerdy like me, you get where that's going from. So if the feed does drop or go in and out, or maybe it slows down, work with us on a Friday here.
Moo.
It is what it is. It is what it is. But with that being said, on a Friday, it ain't gonna stop no pushing.
Hey, sweet mama, I'm being nifty.
Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. We gotta go ahead and go through the house cleaning and groundskeeping. Make sure you go ahead and do your likes, do your shares, do your subscribes, follow while you at it, comment, because you here already. You might as well do your shout out so we can see who you is. Do all in that. Doing all of that will help you stay locked in with us and everything that we do. I'm be honest. I don't know how I feel about you being in a sweatshirt. I'm not used to this. This is literally the first time I seen you with anything sweatshirty.
Sweatsuit. I'm in a sweatsuit.
Let me guess. You got that in the bundle that you had with your gray pants. Oh, okay. I see.
Sweatsuit, sir. You like it?
It's cool.
It's tight,
it's nifty. Yeah.
And if it.
Yeah. It's nifty.
Yeah. Different for me, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like if you was to go on your like Creed / Apollo Creed type of runs, with the hoodie on, they do it.
Yeah. Something casual to kick around in.
Want
to walk around or something. I mean, this ain't gonna be my everyday wear, but it is comfy.
It is.
This is nice.
Shout out to switching it up on a Friday. And you matching too. You got the
glasses and
the navy blue glasses with the navy blue jumpsuit.
Yeah.
Ninjas. Now, today we have I
probably this is like my first sweatsuit I've had guys in years.
We got a topic.
I don't wear sweats.
We got a topic.
Huh?
We got a topic.
Of course.
Okie dokie. Now as far as with news and stuff, we got a few updates.
Baby. We always got a topic.
Bet. We got a few.
Always have a topic.
I don't. I really don't.
But I do.
What are we talking about?
So it's a situation to explain, like when you're married or when you're in a relationship, how do you overlook your partner? And you overlook your partner.
Okay.
And I've noticed, man, when I'm talking to people in relationships, women feel ignored by their mate, their man, most of the times. They feel that men, their husband or their boyfriend is either always working or not committed to their dreams. One of the biggest things I've heard women say is this here, bro, and this is real talk. Women say a lot that I help you got to where you are. But now that I want to, You don't believe in my dreams. I believed in your dreams, but you don't believe in mine. And the question I'm asking is, how do you get to that point? And what did you miss? And is it possible, ladies and gentlemen, on a Friday, to be jealous of your mate, but you still love them? Hear what I say now. Be jealous of your mate, but still love them. Oh, shit. Guess who's here?
MD.
You know.
It's one of the few. It's one of the few.
Yeah.
But guess what?
Maybe miscommunication, say Sarah. Hello, that's why I'm divorced. Okay, what does that? So you're divorced, why?
I'm gonna need y'all to help him out with this conversation because I have no input.
No, but when you're in a relationship with somebody, bro, and you fell in love with this person, and sometimes women or a man, and I'm gonna say probably more time than not, women pour into their man to help them get to the next level. Okay. Once that man gets to the next level, he's succeeding now. Some way, somehow, some women feel that man should now reach back and help her fulfill her dreams. In his mind, he's thinking that, I'm providing the money now. I'm giving you to do whatever you're going to do. But this is what I see a lot of time happens is when she fails or she switches it up, he keeps it moving. And she don't feel supported in what she's doing. Like if she started a book club and she don't do it no more, right?
Okay.
He like, oh, okay, well, she didn't do the book club. Then she decides she want to be a massage therapist, right? She go to school and she don't want to do it no more. Right? Okay. And so at some point, when she says she want to go do something, damn, honey, what you gonna do? You see what I'm saying? He's successful at what he's doing because in the man's mind, he made his mind up. He stayed focused on what he wanted to go do, and it took him years to get it, but he did it. What he sees from her is sporadic behavior. You don't know what you really want to go do.
Yeah.
But
shoot, that's how I'm looking at it.
right. But you see what I'm saying, though, right?
It's like, God, dog.
But hold on. But she's trying to figure out what she wants to do, and she wants you to support her no matter what. At some point, the man gets like frustrated with it. And now she started feeling that you don't want to support my dream. I supported yours.
What?
But what sometimes women don't realize is that man had one or two things, but he stuck with his. He was consistent. But I see a lot of times, I'm not saying every woman, but I've seen in cases where the woman is trying to find herself now that the man is stable. And she really don't know what the hell she want to go do. She tries something, she quits. She tries something, she quits, right?
Yeah.
The man is focused on what he's doing because he's looking at, if I did it this way and it took me my years, why don't you go ahead and stick with what you're doing and stick it out and work it out? A lot of times women don't do that. I'm not saying every woman. I'm just saying some of the cases I've seen and been around, women don't do it. So she feels like he's not supporting her dream. He feels that he done supported her goddamn dream, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you're not being consistent in what you want to go do. So figure out what it is that you want to go do. And now it breaks up the relationship. Now it breaks up the marriage. Now you're sitting there looking like, what the hell just happened? We grew apart. Did you really grow apart? Or were you jealous of your mate? Did you really want to be successful? Do you really know what you really want to do? Or you just want to say something because he's doing something, he's moved on, he got a life and a career. Now it's 8 years later, 6 years later, whatever, and you don't. And you don't want to put that time in now. I'm just asking the question. It's the Joe Locke Show. How you guys doing today? Mia Flower said, because I was always the nurturing party and he never supported my dreams. He was terrible with money as well, spending $1 before he could 2 nickels to rub together. Okay, so this is what I have to ask women. When you say you supported his dreams, what is the man supposed to do to support your dreams? What are you looking for? When you supported his dreams, what did you do to support his dreams? And what is he not doing to support your dreams? I'm asking the question. What is he doing? What did you do to support his dream? And what is he not doing to support your dreams? Because a lot of times as a man, we look at if we providing the space for you to go do what you need to do uninterrupted, you know what I'm saying? You can just go do your job, you know what I'm saying? Work a little bit, but still go do everything you want to go do. And if you mess up, I got it. That's what we look at as supporting your dreams. So I'm asking y'all, when you say a man is not supporting you, right? Supporting your dreams, what does that mean? And how did you support that man? Was it financially? Was it through helping him with his homework? Was it taking up slack around the house where he studied? What was it that you did? It's the Joe Lockett Show. How y'all doing? You never been in that situation where a woman supported you or you supported a woman and then y'all got together and you kind of felt like at some point, like now it's time for you and she's not there for you?
No.
Okay. Have a woman ever supported you and you didn't support
I wouldn't
her
let
back?
them. I wouldn't let them.
You wouldn't let a woman support you?
Not in the past relationships I've been through. No.
You wouldn't let a woman support you?
I would let her. I said I didn't. I was saying I wouldn't let them when I was in my relationships.
Why not?
I felt like it was gonna accumulate some type of debt I had to live up to, so I didn't want to. I didn't even want to.
Hey, Bridget, how's it
open the door
going?
for it.
Really?
Because I didn't know how.
Thank y'all for the likes. Hit the like button. Let's go, y'all.
How our relationship was gonna move, like
Okay, Lady J.
down the road with it. So I didn't. If it was gonna cut off, I want to cut off. But if you gonna do something to where you can hang that over my head, to where I did this and this and that,
Right?
Then I'm not even gonna open the door for it.
Because here's the problem that I have, right? Like if someone says you're helping me, like if I helped a woman get through school or whatever, it's just me. I'm not looking for once you get to where you're going to help me get to where I'm going. That's up to me.
Yeah.
That's just me. You know what I'm saying? Just a man. I'm just saying. If I help you do whatever you need to go do to get to your next goal level, I don't feel it's your responsibility, whether you're my girlfriend or my wife, to put that into me too. I did that for you because I wanted to. I'm not looking for a get back on that. I did that because but I'm saying for me. I'm saying for me. Because I've helped plenty of people and I've had plenty of people help me. But I didn't help you because once I helped you, now it's my turn. To me, I don't know why would that be a issue?
I get both feelings from it.
Okay, so
I can understand both sides.
Mia says, I was constantly keeping the peace with his baby's mama drama and playing catch up with all of the bills. I am Chris says, I poured into a man mentally, spiritually, emotionally, and unfortunately physically. He was trash. When he started his business, I made sure he had all of his paperwork copies. Okay. I'm asking questions, man. So y'all just like, ladies, don't take my expression. I'm asking questions. Okay, so I never commended me. He never commended me on my career choices only because it wasn't lucrative enough. Okay, Sarah. Sarah says she agrees with me. So are y'all looking for self-validation and I'm asking, ladies, I know this is a tough conversation probably, but I'm asking, are you looking for self-validation for you to get on with your dreams? You need him to say, that a girl, you got this, it's going to be okay. Because that's your dream, right? And if your man needs to hold your hand, that ain't really what you really want to be doing, because you should be doing it regardless of who is in your corner. And just saying. I know it's nice to have.
A lot of folks build their dreams off of that.
I understand that, and it's nice to have, but if that shit disappears, Bridges, you still got to go after your dream. I get what you're saying.
I think you're looking at it. I think you're looking at it in a way that it can be seen a different way. Because you're right. If you're going for something and you claim you love it or whatever it is, whether it's the career path or something that you feel is your purpose or your passion, then regardless of what anybody says, it's part of your nature. You should do it.
Right.
But there are some folks that build their dreams off of what sounds good. And it's not so much per se what the career is or what specifically they're doing than it is what comes with that. Like say for instance, if you think about the environmentalists or like the folks that's real big onto like animals and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
They would say their purpose is to upkeep Earth. You know what I mean? Make sure the environment is stable enough for us to still live on it.
Right.
Or, you know what I mean? Don't do these certain type of things with animals because that's going to be seen as inhumane.
Thank you,
too,
HFA, for the roses.
and things like that. Vegan choice and stuff like that. There are some folks that will do them practices knowing what that image brings and like the image. It's some folks that will build their own type of passion for something. Like folks that say, "Oh, I want to be a doctor," but you don't really have a passion for people. You know what doctor brings you.
You want the ferocity of it.
Yeah, you dreamed about the image more than the purpose.
So that's what I'm saying, though. I get it. Mia says no need. No, she says. Let me make sure I read this correctly. I needed him to have his shit together so I could have time to do for myself. Okay, so I'm gonna say this to you, Mia. You went into a situation knowing that you were with a man that didn't have his shit together. And then you went in trying to help him, hoping that he was going to get his shit together. And when he didn't get his shit together, now you mad because he didn't get his shit together. But he didn't have his shit together. So now you're on the opposite, on the back end of this, saying he was a piece of shit. But he was that when you met him. And I think sometimes, and I don't know your situation, but if you're bringing on a project, why are you bringing on a project that's a piece of shit to you anyway? I don't know the young man. I'm not saying. I'm just saying what you're saying here on the show on the timeline here, right? So I'm just saying at the end of the day, if I see you not good with money, if I see you not being taking care of the things that you need to take care of yourself, and I have to do this for a man, that's a red flag to me. I wouldn't pour and invest into a car that has no engine, or a piece of the engine on the outside and some of it's on the inside.
Unless you like the model.
Even you can like the model, but you know it's gonna be some bullshit along the way, and it may never run. You see what I'm saying?
You got to know that. But you have to know.
So if you have to take it to the junkyard afterwards, you can't be mad.
You can't.
You know what I'm saying? You
invested your money into something that was a project.
So it wasn't that he didn't support you. He was never able to support you from day one. How could something wasn't able to support you and he did support you? Why are you surprised? You shouldn't be. It was trash when you first got it. Now you try to turn it into a garden. Your planting seeds didn't work, and it's still trash. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just being honest. Stop trying to, men and women, we dog the person out when you know what you had was nothing anyway. It was a bad engine. You know, you about this car look real good, but he got a bad engine to it. And you're like, well, if I spend just a little bit more money, it's going to get better. But it never gets better because it needs a whole damn new engine, or you need to trash the car.
Yeah. And if you talk to anybody that do restores on cars, usually when you buy the brand new thing and you put it and you connect it to the old stuff, it makes the brand new thing worse. Like it really cranks it down, because now I got to over throttle and do too much power just to make sure the rest of the stuff.
Can I say this, nephew? Right. Okay, so I am Chris says I am my own validation. Every man I've ever dated seeks constant admiration. Not happening. What do you say to a man to a woman that's with a man that's constantly seeking validation?
To a woman that's
I know you're not trash. That's what I said. I know you're not talking about your particular situation, but what I'm saying is, Mia, is that it was not good when you first met him and you tried to turn it into something, and you got upset when you said, because you said I got tired of doing what? Fixing something that you already knew was broken. It was broken from day one.
She probably got it under false pretense.
But how did he give up on you, though? You said he gave. Okay, what did he do to give up on you? Women stop drowning your man after you break up with him. That part. And I don't think you're trashing him, but I think at the end of the day, when we started this conversation, you were stating that he didn't believe in your dreams. He didn't do anything, but he can't believe in your dreams when he wasn't even doing what he needed to do for his own. You said you supported him, you did all the stuff, but it seemed like whatever you did, according to what we're reading, and I'm reading in between the lines, it didn't work anyway.
That's why I ain't let the girl I was with do that. That right there. Because I knew where I was when things was going down, and I knew what kind of help she offered, but I also knew what I needed to do for me that I didn't need tied into her. Okay. And if you let somebody go in and help you like that, they will then, because it's natural. I don't even blame her for feeling like that. It's natural to feel like you got betrayed if it don't seem like what you invested is matching up.
Yeah, don't take nobody money if you know that if you don't know that that's something that you really want to do.
Yeah, and shoot, I was in a spot where it wasn't always good, and it wasn't really even consistent. So I was like, how can I take something from somebody knowing
That makes
how I
sense.
am when I like to repay you
Yeah.
and I can't?
So Mel, as you type more onto the chat here, and y'all see if y'all agree or disagree with me, right? You had a lot of red flags up front. Because this last one she just said in the chat, nephew,
I'm just not getting in now.
right. Yeah, he was older than me, and I was his third wife.
God, dog.
I mean,
oh Lord,
the red flags is all over the place. But this is us being a Monday morning quarterback in hindsight with 2020.
Yeah, it could be different points in time where she found out this information.
Yeah,
it probably wasn't given to her
so
all
what
up.
I'm saying is, when I'm listening to just the way she put it out on the chat here, right? She did this, but I'm just saying this guy was not a good catch on the market. You should have left him on the market, honestly. Whatever he said to get you, and I have to be real with you, Maya. You sounded thirsty and desperate to take this guy on because he really didn't have anything. And I don't mean to hurt your feelings, but to take this guy on, third wife, didn't have money, bad on bad money management, and you invested in this guy and you gave him your time. That sounds thirsty to me.
No, it don't,
bro. She didn't need him.
Joe,
what did she need him for? What was he giving her?
That's not the purpose you get with somebody and you thinking you going to date them so you can need them. No, I'm pretty sure all of this information was stuff down the line to where she found out in hindsight too. Now, right now, I'm gonna be honest with you. You giving us the information. Yeah, it sound bad now, but in the midst of the moment, I don't think she was going into it like, oh, I need this dude. I thought I would at least assume that she got into this in good faith. Things just started to, golly, you got this kind of trouble, you feel me? Because who's gonna tell you outright on the first or the second date, I got into 2-3 marriages and it didn't work.
So I want to ask you,
come on.
So I want to ask you, what did she say? Love if you feel invincible. So let me ask you, what did you fall in love with? What did you fall in love with? Because the things you stated on the chat here to us, to me, those are things not to fall. So he must have looked good, or he must have been able to lay some pipe or whatever. I mean, what did you fall in love with? Because he didn't have any money.
Now, this is what I will say. When she just said that, and I just thought about it right now. She probably got with somebody out her league in her eyes.
Could have.
Because the only way I can see you, because you can't really hide the fact you got divorced. That's part of record at this point. You know what I mean? Yeah. You can't hide the fact if he got kids that he got kids, and down the line they relationship a certain type of way. Exactly. You can't hide certain things when you're trying to invest more into somebody.
Hold on, so I fell in love that he was a good son and good father. What they got to do with you?
Oh, what? A good son and good father.
What they got to do with you though?
But hold on. But that's where I was going. So she probably got with somebody that she really did have a thing for. Like
you can have admiration for somebody.
No admiration and those little long time crushes or those people that you always wanted. That you know what I mean? It go back to what I was talking about before.
I know what you mean,
Joe. You ain't never got with somebody you felt like was out of your league that you always wanted. That might be this case.
Out of my league?
Yeah.
I don't think nobody's out of my league.
No, Joe. Get out the bravado.
I'm just being honest.
Get out the bravado, bro. You know when there's a different standard. You may not feel like
in kindergarten.
You may not feel like somebody out your
league,
but you know when somebody not on your level. So you can acknowledge when somebody's out of your league.
Okay, name me somebody that wouldn't be on my level.
A Megan Good or maybe
a Megan Good ain't on my level. She on my level?
No.
Why come she ain't?
Because outside of how you present yourself, I think most folks would say her influence and her
influence
will probably be different.
Her influence, her impact, because she's a bigger celebrity than me.
Yeah,
that don't make her out of my
league.
But
that makes her out of your league.
How?
For some folks, that might make it to her.
No, what you telling
me? But
hold on, Megan Good is out my league.
Joe, however you view yourself is not how everybody is going to see the perception, Joe. That's what I'm saying. Hold on. But if you don't view yourself as high, or if you view yourself high, it's still the same rules apply. You still dealing with somebody that you either think is not on your level or above it. That's what I'm saying.
But you asked me. I don't think making good.
You no, I ain't really banking on you because you're gonna make it a whole nother thing. I'm just saying the same rules apply when somebody is engaging with something. Because you finna do this today, and I ain't finna do this. This is a Friday.
The only person would be out of my league right about now.
Lie and bring up somebody after you just said making good. Now
I'm making good ain't at my league.
Then who?
Huh?
Who?
Out of my league.
How are you hearing out of my league? Yeah, I need to know. Yeah, I need. No.
What do you mean when you say out of my league?
I need to know how you're hearing it because I'm talking about in general. I'm not saying no specific thing. I'm saying if there's a clear difference in something between the two.
No, I'm saying out of the league. Like if I met her, right, and she met me, that I don't have a fair shot at her. That's what I look at. Out of my league.
That's not what I'm talking about.
Okay, what are you talking about then?
That's not what I'm talking about.
Okay, so what are you talking
about?
I'm
talking about how people perceive you and how you move with how you see yourself. That's what I mean by out of league. Because some folks can that you know it's some folks that's like I won't even tolerate a certain type of image, even though that person might even be better than them. Mm-hmm. But because the image don't apply to how they view themselves, they view them as out of their league. And there are some people that will engage with folks in that same manner, whether it's high or low. However you view yourself will be how you view yourself, but it's not how you gonna conduct yourself with other folks. Let me put it like that.
Because I'm gonna say this: when people say celebrities are out of your league,
I use celebrity just as an example,
but because their influence or whatever. I've been with celebrity women, right? So but what I'm saying, so. That to me,
I'm not harping on that.
No, but I'm just saying for me. So when you say out of my league, I'm saying, okay, for me, what woman would I consider being out of my league? And I would say, honestly, a married woman. A married woman, I don't, you know what I'm saying? A married woman you don't
desire that. That don't
exactly,
that don't, but that don't work. That don't work in this example.
But
you're still engaging with something that you want to be with. We can't just pretty this up. I just use a celebrity because I'm talking to one. I'm saying when people are interacting with folks, you can feel like you're out of somebody's league and they don't even have to be a celebrity or even well known. It's whatever you see that is completely different from how you view them. And that's what I mean by out of the league. Like
so
don't point. I only say folks that got more money than me. I don't entertain them, but at the same time, if I did, I gotta understand what comes with the fact they got a different level of playing with stuff.
Okay, so
financial.
Yours is financial.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, there are women that got way more money than I have at this point in time.
I'm not approaching them,
but I don't think. Oh, I would.
Okay.
Hey, just because you got more money than me, that don't make you out of my league. No, because when I get with you, if I don't need her to do anything, but if I know what she did, I can go do it. Because I'm already in a position to go do that. So
I going and doing it and how that interaction gonna go. Cool. I mean, if you want to throw it to the board, I ain't saying don't do that either. I'm just saying how you're entertaining folks and what you feel like is gonna come with that.
Entertain Holly Berry, Megan Good.
You ain't listening. I got you. Go ahead,
no, I'm just saying
you ain't listening. I'm not saying what you would do or what you wouldn't do. I'm saying what you feel like would come with what you're doing and how you would handle that. Like a lot of folks don't have that.
Will Megan Good reject me? I'm gonna say probably not. And here's the reason why.
Because she dating Jonathan Majors. But even
and hold on, but she dated this pastor before too.
But
so
Joe, I'm not you harping on the people for real. I'm only talking about the concept because we talking about the lady. Yeah. I'm not trying to get Joe play-by-play. I know how Joe finna come off. So I'm not even finna give you that back and forth right now because I don't care that much. Okay. I'm saying for the concept, Joe, a lot of other people will move about that way different. Okay. Do not care what Joe is going to do himself.
Okay, so now we'll ask the person, if you're moving differently, is that an insecurity on yourself?
Yeah, it could be that. It could definitely be that.
Here's the thing: I look at in a person that has more than me. They done something different than I did.
They did.
That's it. We got the same 24 hours.
And a lot of folks can feel like that difference from what they did than you did is different enough to make it very much apparent I got to either do better or that I'm not on that level yet. and most folks would not take it to where it can be more than that. You know what I mean? Or they won't engage. They'll engage differently. You feel
Okay,
me?
so Mia said, I didn't judge him for his past. I accepted for where he was at when I met him. And that's a huge mistake. This is what I tell women, depending on your age, right? I'm not accepting you into my life to be my partner if you're not at a certain place where you need to be for me. I can like you.
Understandable.
You know what I'm saying? But your past, I do have to judge if I'm successful. Like you said, Mia, I came from a better stock of a family. You know better. Well, because you came from a better, you saying maybe you can help somebody else. You give charity to people. Okay. Then this sounds horrible as hell, but I'm just being honest. At a certain age, you give charity to those who need, but you can't be in my life taking investments and taking main money from my charity. No. I would give you charity if you do something with that charity. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I can look at you a little bit differently once you get yourself to the point you need to be. But as a woman, it is not your responsibility. I'm going to say if you over 40 and 50 to put a man in his place to help him get to a point. If you decide to do that and work out for you, good. But in most cases, that shit don't work out. And you wind up on the back end with your feelings hurt and feel that you gave your all to somebody and you didn't get anything back in return. Sometimes when a man and a woman get to their 40s and 50s, they don't have a lot left in the tank. They're trying to renew what they used to have. And some of them don't know how to do that. Yeah, you have the rare occasions that some men and women can reinvent themselves. But real talk, that's a pipe dream for most cases. Everybody ain't got that dog in them to reinvent themselves no matter how much help they get. They're tired. What you had before, and when you try to go back and do it that way, things can change. A lot of people don't have that continuity, right? The ingenuity to keep it going at the age of 45, 50, 54 like I am. It's not easy even doing what I do now to keep going. I came into radio. We're not doing podcasting. I did not want to do this. People told me years ago to go into podcasting. I was like, no, I'm a radio talk show host. I'm on the radio. You can turn me on and hear me all over the world. I didn't want to go into podcasting, but look at me now. I had to change. He had a head start by virtue of being 13 years older. He had a head start of being 13 years older, Mia, but I'm going to say this to you, baby girl. And I'm just listening to you. I don't even want to say this, man.
I would have felt resentment because I don't hold me like a charity case just because you felt like you had a different point that's better than mine in life. Like, we got to also keep in perspective. Buddy did get out of 3 different marriages.
So can I say to you,
you're not getting out of that clean
but can I say this to you, Mia? And please don't take this, don't take this as disrespect. I've never met you. It's the first time to the show, and I thank you for coming to the show. Right. But people know me, I'm very honest with my listeners, right? So you're still making excuses for what you did. You're still making excuses for him. You said you learned from this, but have you really learned? Right? What I see and what I'm hearing from what you've told us in the chat today, right? Just by only what I said, I don't know you. So I'm not harping on you or trying to denigrate you as a person. Please know that I love you. But what you're saying here to me, you still haven't learned your lesson. Right? The guy was not a good guy. He was a bad investment. For whatever reason you fell in love with this guy and got married to him, whatever that reason was, it was not a good choice. He can be a good son. He can be a good father. But you never said in any of these chats that I've seen, you never say he was a good husband. You never say he was a good friend to you. You talk about the other things, the exterior things you see with him with other people, but you have not said one time what he did for you. When you talked about y'all, it was all bad. But I'm still watching when you talk here. Hey, Robin, how's it going? My baby's on here. How you doing? Robin's on.
Really? We doing this?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Hey, Robin.
Thank you, sir. Hey, Robin. But yeah, honestly, can we stop making excuses for?
I don't think the guy was a bad dude. He just was a bad investment.
But what I'm saying is, okay, I'm listening to, if you listen to what she said, when we met, I was a college grad. He's so busy with things that he dropped out of college. Okay. Everything we've heard her say about him at this point, bro, has been some reason why he can't or he didn't. Right? That's what I'm hearing. Chad, are y'all hearing the same thing I'm hearing? Right? And I'm not knocking you, but what I'm saying is you started making excuses for why he was doing stuff when it probably wasn't really the case. You see what I'm saying? He tried because he was busy. Everybody's busy when they're in college.
Well, she probably didn't want to, you know what I mean, empty out the business.
But okay, strike one. Okay, that's strike one for me. Number two, he was not good with money. Strike two.
She said that?
Yes. 3, he did not spend time and invest time in her. Strike 3. Right now, whenever she found these things out, it didn't get better for her. Right. And as you start to know more and more about this guy, he was not a great investment. And this is what I would say to women. It sounds either low self-esteem, insecure, or thirsty. I don't know you. You may not be. You may be the strongest woman in the world and you just gave a man a chance. I don't know. But I'm just saying, me on the outside looking in today and listening to your story, that's what it sounds like. Because I found myself in situations where sometimes you go down that rabbit hole and you hope and pray. And this is why I say, do you find yourself sometimes, ladies, jealous of your man? Can you be jealous of your partner, nephew, of their success? When yes. when your partner becomes successful in what they're doing and you try something and you fail, right? Do you get mad at him or her because yours failed and you want them to cater to you more? I've seen this happen now. I've seen marriages break up because one becomes more successful. And I've seen this happen with men. The woman becomes successful. She gets her degree. It ain't that he helped her get it. She got her degree in the course of the marriage and the kids and mom and all that stuff. But now she's making more money than him. Some men can't handle that shit. That his mate is making more money than him. So each time she's going to go do something, he can't do it. He's shitting on her. He's downplaying it, lowballing it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Is it possible you can be jealous of your mate, your husband or your wife? Let's go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bridget says no.
I think it's possible and it's very normal. It just depends on how you want that to go. Like, I don't know if I'm the type of dude that can handle that either.
Really? You wouldn't carry your woman back?
I don't know how I would be in that position. I haven't found a woman I wouldn't mind doing that for.
Doing it for? What that mean?
Meaning I wouldn't mind carrying her bag. Like, I haven't found a woman I would mind doing that.
What the fuck do that mean, bro?
What you mean?
You know how ass backwards that sound? You don't know if you would carry you.
I haven't found a woman I wouldn't mind doing that for. That's what I'm saying. I will get what you don't know what that means. I haven't encountered nobody like that,
man.
And I haven't been in a position, so I don't.
If my baby made more money than me, give me your bags. Get the hell out the way. You know what I'm saying? I carry your bags to open the door. I put my coat down there. Man, I have no shame. If my wife making more than me and the world knows that I ain't making more than my wife, why the hell would I care? That's my wife.
I agree.
And you have a problem with that?
No, I said I haven't found one I would mind doing that for.
I'm saying, would you have a problem with it? Would you
no, if I found a woman I would want to do that for, yeah, I wouldn't have no problem with
would
it.
You have a problem?
I haven't found one worth it. That's what I'm saying. You're not listening to nothing I said. I didn't say I didn't want to do it or I wouldn't do it. I said I don't know how I would be in the position because I haven't found a woman I could do that for.
I'd be humble in the position. I'll be happy.
I mean, good for you. I don't know. I don't know about me.
I'd be so proud of my wife that for making it for what she's doing and whatever her career may be. You know what I'm saying?
I would like to think that about my wife.
Because there's no need for me to compete with her. As long as she's loving me for who I am.
That come with it. And for some folks, they might say, "Oh, that new degree or that new dynamic in there might change stuff up." So it's like it's like you know what you would do in the position, but you don't know what the other would.
This is true. Now that part is true, but
so that's what I'm saying. Like I don't know what I would do in the position. I say this if I found somebody I loved like that, yes, I'm with you 100%. I'm not going to throw away the other side of it though, because I haven't been in it.
When you're married or you're in a relationship, what are you achieving goals for? Are you achieving goals to shit on your mate, or you're achieving goals for yourself so you can help your relationship and be successful? Because I think those are things that need to be established when you're in college or you're in a 2-year program or you're trying to get a raise on your job, right? Or you're trying to get a promotion. What are you in this for? Because if you're in this for when you get here, you expect me to do this too. You don't love me.
They ain't like that for everybody.
But what I'm saying is, I'm just being honest. If you are doing this and you're my wife and you get this promotion and you start making 6 figures and I'm still this guy, and then you're going to expect me to ask me what you doing at your job to get a promotion? Nothing.
I mean, she might have expected you to be more ambitious, or she might have got with you with the idea that you were.
Okay, so for me, like I said, if I got a woman that got this promotion, she becomes, vice president of a company and shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just probably a worker at a plant, or I happen to be a supervisor at a plant. You know what I'm
saying? And if she, and this is where it would get kind of funny. If those are the dynamics we're working with, and then down the line, like she's still in that position where it's the higher power and stuff like that, or she's still climbing up and you're still there. Like we heard from many women, at a certain point, I don't want to be the one carrying you. So what's to stop her from doing that? Like for most dudes, they have the idea in their head it's duty, period. But for most women, it's until a certain time. So
now that point I agree with.
So like I said, now I don't know if I could not see the other side of that, because you can hold them bags, but she's gonna view you holding them bags a certain way for only so long.
But here's my thing with that though. If you outgrow me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did you really love me? Because that basically you outgrew me. What you want, we are different now. We're not equally yoked anymore, right? Because you want me to achieve more. Because here's my thing: when I become more financially successful and you're a janitor, right? I should still love you, right? No matter what, right? I become a CEO of the company. I become the president of the United States, and you still want to work a janitorial job, right? Or you want to work, you know what I'm saying? That low end working at a hotel or working at McDonald's. If you still want to do, if my wife tells me, and I love her, this is what she want to go do. When I introduce my wife to people that's millionaires or whatever, my wife is a janitor. I should be happy about that, right? If that's what my wife want to do and I love her. I'm just asking the question. If that's my wife and she wants to be a janitor,
there's many things that come with that.
I understand that. But what I'm saying is,
with y'all two, if it's just y'all two, absolutely. Okay. But you as the dude, and this is what we got to go ahead and make very clear, us as dudes, and whatever they want to call it, the patriarchy or how a man standard alpha dude, I don't care. Us as dudes, though, look at that as just the duty.
Exactly.
That's it.
Yeah.
So if you love this girl and she do all of this other stuff and you at this different level, you're still going to view her the same way you got with her.
Mm-hmm.
That's not going to be the same way for most women.
I understand that.
The other way around.
Let me ask this. That's where I'm going. You know where I'm going with this, right?
Okay.
So, did that woman ever love the man?
What, in the position, or if we
no.
switch the roles?
Regardless, did you ever? Okay, so when you loved him when y'all was here, or you was here and you came here, you loved him.
Mm-hmm.
But now you didn't got here, right? And if he don't raise his status, you fall out of love with him. So hold on. But my question now is, did you love him, or did you love him because of what he was doing for you until you got to a certain place? Because
I think they still loved him.
But okay, so
you just had higher expectations, and now you're disappointed.
Okay,
and now your disappointment is probably outweighing what you need to.
If this woman, if you with somebody and they never said they wanted bigger or better things, how can you have higher expectations for them?
Because of how you view them with the love. Yeah, they probably didn't say outright or even mention what they want to do in a bigger, broader span. Even though, hey, maybe you did, or maybe you didn't. Either way, even though it wasn't said, the love that you have for them only have you seeing the best of them. And if it don't seem like that's consistent or that's weighing heavy in y'all relationship, you're gonna feel like either somebody's cheating or somebody gave up. And at a certain point, like I said, it's a duty for a dude in that position, and it's not gonna be the same way for the woman.
And see, that's why I said, man.
But I don't think the woman don't love you. She just disappointed in you or who she fell in love with and picked.
But how? Okay, so how can you be disappointed in me when I never changed? You weren't disappointed with me before.
I don't know. I ain't a woman.
You know what I'm saying? But you, but
I can't fight that.
You weren't disappointed with me before. But now you're here. Now you're disappointed in me. You see how that sounds?
Yeah, it sounds messed up as hell.
You see?
I mean,
I get what you're saying, but you wasn't disappointed with me before. But this will help you got the fuck here. But now that you're here, now you're disappointed in me. Now you're looking at me some kind of way.
And it's probably the bigger variable that I was thinking about when you was talking about, oh, if my wife is a janitor, yada, 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 and I'm a millionaire and I'm in the rooms, I'm still going to introduce her as my wife. Yeah. Of course. That's what she's supposed to do as the husband.
Yeah.
But the eyes and the ears, not just you going to feel that, she going to feel that 10 times over because she's in there with you.
I understand that.
So in there being with you, oh, it's a millionaire party and you brought the janitor's wife, and yada yada. You know the image of that for some folks if they want to do it,
and that's
or even her if it was never even mentioned. Like sometimes it ain't even got to be out front pushed to you outside of what you're thinking yourself, given the position. You know what I mean? And now you have to move with that. That's probably the best way I can put it.
No, because
the role reversed.
Because here's the thing you're saying, right? Where I'm going, everybody can't come with me.
But I did, and not look away.
But that's what I'm saying. So you're not like when you see these NFL players and basketball players. Sometimes they had their high school girlfriend, right? But once they get into the NBA, or they get it to the next level, right? Everybody ain't gonna transition to that next level, right?
Some folks can't,
for whatever reason that may be. Sometimes he looking at her like, hey, you ain't doing nothing, and I got to do all this here, right? And she looking like I was here when you was, the dude just in the local newspaper, right? But he looking at you like, okay, you need to step your game up and do some other stuff, and she's not doing it, and he leaves her behind, and people are like, oh, you dogged her out. Did you ever really love her?
It's very few. There's very few women that's done that, and I'm gonna be honest. It's probably a very few amount of dudes that took them with him. You know what I mean? Like, who knows? Because they won't ever say it, and I don't need to know it. But who knows what LeBron and his wife went through?
Yeah.
Just for her to still be viewed as, all right, that's still Queen James. You feel me? So, like, to a point, only a handful, if that, can transition. But for the cases that it don't happen, like even if you want to mention Oprah's and with what's his name with Stedman, Oprah does whenever it's mentioned give props to what Stedman did before she was Oprah. You feel me? So it's like you never see anybody really get in just base level and stay base level for long. So that's probably the image that most women is viewing it when the roles are reversed. Yeah, you can be at the level and not hold it down, but at a certain point, if it don't even seem like you're trying to invite something new, or you know what I mean, you ain't got to switch the job up. But if it don't seem like you're inviting something new or adding something else to us, it's going to look like us is just me.
So this is where I would say, can a man or woman be jealous of his mate? So
that's effed up.
So if you're in a relationship with a woman, right? And I would say to fellas, honestly, man, this is a real conversation.
It's just that double standard.
Right? If you see your woman being high achieving and you don't want to high achieve, I would say 9 times out of 10, then you should walk the hell away. Because if she's gonna hold that against you, bro, and you got to step up to a level that you don't want to step up to, she's gonna leave your ass anyway. She's gonna make you feel 9 times out of 10 inferior to what you to her.
Now, question. Because we hindsight quarterbacks.
Yeah.
But what if you in the moment and you don't know if that's going to be her? You know what I mean? Like,
okay, hold that thought for a second, Lady J. Every man is not willing to hold the purse, and that's why you got to know who the man you're with, though, Lady J.
Yeah,
right.
You got to know it.
You got to know who the man you with. Is that man willing to hold your purse? Is he man enough to hold the purse? Because if you were a dude that's not willing to hold your purse, and you know that at some point you may out achieve him, you're gonna hurt his ego. Y'all ain't gonna work.
Y'all gonna water and
If,
grease.
if I'm with a woman that I know that if she gets to a certain level, she's gonna ask me to go do more, right? Than what I want to go do. I need to go ahead and walk out of that relationship because now I know these things. Before you kind of hoping and praying that she's gonna love me enough that when she get there, she's not gonna make me try to do more.
But that's what I was gonna say.
Love don't live here anymore.
But most folks,
You abandoned me. Love don't live here anymore.
Nah, I'm gonna let you solo. No, Lord. Nah, let you cook. But no, for real. Like
Hey, Cake.
Like I said,
Cake, you know you became famous on our show, right?
Oh yeah, I got a page already set up.
Cake, when you're so famous on that, your book is famous on our show. We have cake moments.
Mm-hmm. Whenever we got a transition,
and when we got a transition and something gets awkward, we have cake moments. We read one of your poems. Yesterday, you read a poem that was like right on time. That poem was like so on time and
it was
timely.
Accidental. It was not supposed to be like that.
But that's what happened when you pick up our book, right? When we pick up that book and we have a moment, you just open it up. It's like it's a magical book. It opens up to the specific poem that works with the moment.
It just worked.
Yeah,
it just worked. But yeah, like I said, I don't know. I don't know what kind of dude I am right now. Anyway, I'm not trying to be anything.
And reason why I can say this, I've been in relationships, right? And at some point, I'm with women that are high achievers. So every one of my relationships prior to, my women wound up out achieving me at some point. And I guess I had to learn. My first wife really taught me this, right? When she started making way more money than I did. The way she taught it to me was, she was like, there is no competition between the Locketts. I am you, you are me. If I have, you have. I created something that works for us, right? Get out your feelings about what other people think. This is what she told me. You should only worry about what I think about you. And you're my husband, and I love you. I'm younger then. That sounded good. But as a man, I wanted to be able to do what she was doing for me.
I'm saying that sound good too.
No, but what I'm saying is, but as a man younger, I was sort of counted in competition, trying to catch what she was doing. And I think that's why sometimes I miss back in the day, because when you're not doing something you love for real, you're doing something because there's a because and not because what you love, you miss the target. And I can honestly say I missed the target because I was literally competing with my wife to be just as good to give back to her what she gave to me. When I say competing, it wasn't because I was jealous of her. I was competing because I wanted to give back to her was because she was giving me so much. I didn't want her to have to keep doing everything that she was doing. She didn't mind doing it, but I'm not built like just sit back and take what you get from her, right? I want to make sure that I was contributing. And it was just, and no excuses, but being in a foreign country trying to do those things, it was a challenge.
I can understand where you're coming from, because mine was probably envy, because I didn't like that she was in the position. With my first ex, she was able to do more than I could off the bat. Yeah. And it was added with, you know what I mean, talk, oh, he using you, or you know what I mean, or he kind of mooching off of you, or whatever it is. He ain't really about it for real, without knowing the situation. So that added to it. But me, myself, I probably took it harder only because I didn't like the positioning. And it wasn't that she tried to hang it over my head. It was that it was just hung over my head. And now I'm fighting against that. So when it got even, I made sure it never happened again. So now I'm doing stuff out of obligation, and it's not really love, and it came out bitter. So it's like, okay, you know what I mean? Certain type of justice, I know when the justice coming out. So instead of having it be that we skip over it this time, I'm gonna make sure to give it all, but you're not gonna feel so much of the love outside of the fact I gave it.
And I think when we're having this conversation, it's for people who feel they're in a situation. You got to talk to each other. You can't listen to what social media and outside noise in the family says, right? You got to tell your woman how you truly feel, and she got to be willing to listen to it and understand it without judgment, and vice versa, right? And you guys got to figure out, can you get through the emotional part of where you have become or who you have become, right? Whether you are the money maker or not, you got to figure out what that looks like for both of y'all. And that's a tough thing to do. That is one of the toughest conversations to have when one person have outgrown, like you have a growth spurt, right? Mm-hmm. And somebody have outgrown the other person. And nobody wants to say nothing. They just go along, but you can see the other person, one person is getting tired of carrying the load, right?
And see there, I don't ever want to be a load. That's part of my trauma now, is why I don't know how I'd be in that situation. Because I promise you, even today, me saying all of that, I'm cringing in my seat because I don't want to do that.
But this is one thing I tell people, right? At some age, you shouldn't be a load. When you are where you are, you're building, right? At 26, you're building. At 54, I done fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So I am a problem. I'm not even a project. And that's the honest God truth. At 26, you can invest in a woman can invest in you. It can work or not work, because y'all not going to be investing that much into each other. A couple of $1,000s here, a couple of $1,000s there, at the most. Just say worst case scenario, you're doing $5,000 or $10,000. That's not, in the life scheme of things, that's not a lot of money. You see what I'm saying?
No.
So that's okay, because knowing the kind of person that you are, if a woman invests that into you, you're not going to take the money until you know how you can pay it back at this point for who you are now. So you're going to get her back tenfold. You see what I'm saying? Oh. You will. So again, this is what I would tell anybody going through this situation. If you're a man, don't put yourself in a situation with a woman where you cannot take care of yourself. Make sure you can take care of your bare necessities, meaning you can put food on your table, you have a car, and you have a place to stay. Or you can afford to pay.
In the dating stage?
As a man, period.
Okay.
Damn if you're dating anybody. You need to maybe make sure you can pay for rent, have a car, have a job, put food in and pay your bills.
Come on.
As a man, when you can do that, that makes you feel like a man. Okay?
Come on.
So whatever happens in that stage, if you're asking your woman for help, nephew, she's not supporting you. She's literally what? Helping you.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? If a woman is into the shit you need to have as a man, she's no longer helping you, she's supporting you. This is what I tell my daughters, right? I don't give a damn what the structure is, the construct is of what a man's supposed to do. No, baby. You should always have money in the bank. You should have your own car. You should have your own apartment or your own house. You should be able to pay all your own bills. So when you get with a man, you never need a man, right?
No.
You want a man. A man should never support his woman. I don't give a damn what y'all say out there. A man should never have to support a woman. A woman should be able to support herself. And if she needs his help, he can help her. Supporting a woman or supporting a man is bullshit. Because if that does not exist, you have to be able to support yourself. I don't care what y'all want to say to me. No man should be supporting a woman, and no woman should be supporting a man. You should be able to support yourself. And when you get with somebody, they can help you. They can lighten your load a little bit. But if they walk away from you, you still got the same lifestyle. You still okay. And a lot of women ain't gonna like when I say that, but that's the honest God truth. I told my baby girl, like, if your man break up with you and leave you high and dry, your worst case scenario should be what you had before you got with him. You really should not have to come back home. It's here, but you should never have to come back home. You should always have enough money in the bank to put down a down payment on an apartment or a house. You should always have your own car. And I told my baby girls to always, as you work now, get your 3 to 6 months money worth of rent put up, and don't never tap into it. Even when you get with your man, you want to help him out. You never go into your stash that supports your lifestyle until you see that his cup runneth over for y'all. When his cup runneth over for y'all, then you can start to, mingle into your stash with him, and not because y'all are good. But you never give your all just because he needs it. No, you got to make sure you can take care of yourself regardless of what he goes through, baby girl. It ain't a man's job to support you. It's a man's job to help you. And all men don't have to help you. And I'm just being honest, ladies. I know that sounds like shit in this day and age. Like, you're talking about the men supposed to do this bullshit. Bullshit. I have 2 daughters, 131 and 122. And I tell my daughters all the time, it ain't a man's job to support you. It's not. If he can give you nice things and give you cars and give you jewelry, nice. That's a bonus. That's an asset to you. But he's not supporting your lifestyle. You support your lifestyle. Now, if he want to give you money and you don't have to spend your money to support the lifestyle you already have, that's fine. But I always tell my babies, don't get with a dude that's giving you a lifestyle that your ass can't afford yourself. Because now you're putting yourself in a situation where you have to be obedient and humble yourself to him in a way that you may not want to. You don't do that until you know that you're supportive of yourself. Know who you are. I tell my daughters this all the time. Know who the fuck you are before you get into a relationship, before you become his wife. Make sure you know who you are as a woman. Make sure you know you understand you're my daughter. Make sure you know you're a locket. You know what I'm saying? That you know that regardless of you, dude, I'm going to be okay because my dad had taught me better. That part right there, what my girls have to understand. So if he bounce or twitch or get jiggy, okay, cool. I'm going to get half, put with what I already have, and I'm going to be better off. I'm not going to be destitute at the end of the day. I'm not going to be fucked up because of you. I may be in my feelings. I may be hurt, but financially, I will be okay. Why? Because I taught my daughters different. No man need to support you. You support yourself. Period. The lifestyle you want, you give it to yourself, and you make it a requirement for that man to give you the lifestyle you have or better. Don't go below. The lifestyle you have now, he should be able to support that too. If he can't support the lifestyle he have, do not put your eggs in that basket with that man, baby. I tell my daughters that all the time. When I see a dude or they're talking to a dude, right, and I'm looking at him, right, I ain't got nothing to say. Because they know they don't want me to have that conversation. He don't want to have that conversation with me. Right? I tell my daughters, think. Because when you start thinking down below, when you're getting wet and he getting a little hard, right? Now you're losing all thought patterns. You're going out on a limb and you're going out in emotions. Emotions get you fucked up at the end of the day. Emotion get your money gone. Emotion get you really messed up, and you wind up you coming back home living with dad. Tell me, how did this happen when you were set up when you left home? We're not gonna do that. Love is fine, but don't let love get you fucked up where you can't take care of yourself. I told my baby girls, always carry your own oxygen mask. Always. I had to learn that. I would never invest my whole life into a woman again, ever. And I would tell a woman, don't you ever invest your whole life into me. You keep your own oxygen mask, I keep mine. That way we both gonna be okay. I don't have to put yours on, you don't have to put mine on. You see what I'm saying? We gotta be okay. We gotta still, men, we have to stop finding women and leave them out here fucked up. And men, we have to stop letting women get in with women and we leave ourselves out here fucked up because we didn't give too much and they don't give a damn about us. You see what I'm saying? Because when a woman don't want your ass no more and you living off her dime, she gonna drop you like a bad habit in the street and tell you a man go get it. It ain't my problem no more. And when a man don't want you no more, you're gonna take half of what he have if you can, right? And you're gonna move on, but you're gonna be hurt. So we gotta have an understanding going up front. So I teach my daughters early. No. You may not keep the same man you had, you may not keep the same husband you had, but you damn sure can keep the same wealth you had. You don't have to go down in finances if you already got your own. I'm just saying, you don't have to go down in finances, nephew. That's why I admire what you're doing, right? You like, before I get into a relationship, I got to make sure I can take care of myself. I got to make sure I can really maintain what the hell I'm doing. It's nice to talk to a female every once in a while, but for us being in a relationship and I'm giving my money to you and taking you out on dates,
No.
I can't take care of you. If we decide to get married tomorrow, what the fuck we gonna do?
Nothing.
It ain't gonna go nowhere right now. You know what I'm saying? She can look at you and believe in my dream, but baby, you need to believe in my dream from afar right now. I want to build with you. You can't. I'm sorry, but you can't build with me because I got to build it myself first. You're not going to hold a debt over my head with a credit card later on if it don't work out. Well, you may miss the love of your life. Well, I'm going to miss her.
Pretty much.
You know what I'm saying?
You don't look at it like that. Love my life, if she going to do it, she going to be there for it. But I don't know. You got to vet out for that.
Okay, so how long a woman going to be there for you is the question. How long would a woman, the average woman, be there for you?
Average one, if I had to get a time stamp on it, shoot, I would be nice and give 2 years. But honestly, it's really a year and a half.
I would say a good woman that loves you will give you 3 to 5.
You say 3 to 5?
A woman that's in love with you, she believes in your dream, she sees something in you, she'll give you at least 3 to 5 years. She will.
I only see 2 places where that work with her. If I'm just guessing.
Okay, go ahead.
Either y'all at a comparable level to where she getting, you know what I mean? She going through her grind and the hustle with her end too.
Wait a minute.
Or she
Look
just
at TikTok.
At a what? Something happened?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not TikTok. Hold on, I got to pull up TikTok again.
Oh, okay. You'll see it when you pull it up. Wait a minute. You should have just stayed.
I should have just stayed.
No, she should have stayed.
Oh, Lord. It ain't even letting me pull it up now. Wait a minute. Okay. I'm coming in. When it loads, God, dog.
You see it?
That's why it burns him, because he has to. Oh, Lord Jesus!
You should have stayed. 24. Mia, your story just get deeper and deeper as you keep talking, baby.
Jesus. Yeah, let me get off. I don't know what to say to that.
Nothing. Hey, Marsha, I have nothing. Marsha, I'm speechless. I mean, not Marsha, but Mia, I'm speechless. Because your story that went from
everywhere.
Like, everything I said, I think is really true. Shit. I was being nice, but shit. You shitting me? I'm your favorite turd, bro. Come on now. Bro.
I don't know what this animal.
Bro, you can't defend that.
I can't.
You
I can't, man.
Mia.
I can't.
Bad money management. 24 years. 3 ex-wives. 20. What? Ladies, I'm gonna let y'all tell her. Because y'all, whoever been watching this feed for the last hour and a half, right? Y'all tell her what I'm saying. Because I don't want to seem like I'm Nancy. I don't want to seem like I'm the bad guy. You know what I'm saying? Because you're gonna feel like I'm shitting on you. So, ladies, y'all tell her what y'all see, please. No, I'm gonna let chat do that shit, bro. Because damn, Stevie Wonder just woke the hell up and said, "Oh God, what the fuck?" Bruh. Hey, somebody explain what I'm seeing, ladies. Y'all do it. I'm gonna be quiet. Anybody in the chat, give her a quick synopsis of what y'all see for what y'all have read from what she has said in this feed. Yeah. Yeah. So is it possible? Let's get back to the subject matter. Is it possible for you to be jealous?
Bruh.
Yeah.
Is it possible for you to be jealous with
You-
your
to
mate?
be jealous of your mate? Is it also possible that when you're in a relationship or you're married, right, that you can love somebody but not like them very much anymore because of the situation y'all find yourself in on those competing levels?
That was me.
You know what I'm saying? Is that really possible?
Definitely. I definitely did that. Because I didn't love being in a relationship no more.
So Ken Shock said yes and yes. So what do we do when you find yourself in those situations though? Real talk, y'all, because this is real shit we're talking about, right? Because a lot of people don't talk about the essence of I love you, but I don't like your ass for real, for real. I don't want to lose you, but I don't want to be with you.
I broke up.
So you broke up, okay.
I had to lose you. Because I wasn't gonna be able to handle you, right? I don't like being with you. My love I got for you is not me not liking to be with you.
Damn. Marsha said her husband was jealous of the relationship that she had with her family.
Yeah, it happens. Shoot, with my mom, her ex-husband, same way. Well, he was jealous on a whole lot of different levels, but that was definitely one of them because we was close with our
when
family.
People are jealous. Are they jealous or that's control?
Jealousy can breed into control.
Because I'm saying, because when people say you're jealous of your family or a person, I don't think that.
Well, Joe, if you're jealous of somebody, 9 times out of 10, you want to either make it even or stop it completely. That's how most jealousy works. You either want to make it even or stop it completely. Or if it breeds to a certain standard,
control, though.
No, that's how it breeds and get worse. Because you ever been jealous of somebody, but you're not so much really, or you may not have the capabilities of either stopping while you're feeling jealous or what's going on in the midst of you being jealous. So like, say for instance, something happy goes on with somebody or it's a gesture. It's not so much to you, but you would have wanted the gesture for you. Like jealous joppy.
Yeah,
all right.
Jealous happy.
So the next degree of being joppy would be that you seen somebody get something that you don't think they deserve. That's the next degree to joppy, where it's jealousy. Now it breeds even worse when you feel like somebody is getting something unwarranted or maybe not you know what I mean? It can be seen like it's out of spite for you, but it's really just a good gesture for them, or really just something that like a blessing happened for somebody. Oh, they got a new car, or they got a new house. You've been trying to get a new car and you've been trying to get a new house. You feel me? It's not that they so much got it as it is, you know, and you identify with what you don't have. So now you start to create the situation to where you either have it or they can't get it.
Or you shitting on them.
Or you shitting on it. You feel me? Because if they can't get it, now you got to downplay it. That can be looked as a form of control too, because now you're trying to control the situation for you until it gets to the point where you can control it entirely. Everybody not gonna be able to have the same.
That's why I don't F with people that's not happy for me.
True. You shouldn't be around them.
If you can have a conversation with me for 20 or 30 minutes about a bad situation, but you only got 2 or 3 minutes to applaud me, I would drop you like a bad habit.
See, I got a friend that got folks real close to her that do the same thing. Like she went and got her a brand. Oh, it was a fire Camaro. Oh my God, it was a fire Camaro. But you know what I mean? Everybody she was telling it to, she was like,
oh, that's nice.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
That's nice.
She called me thinking I was gonna do the same thing, and she was surprised because of how excited I was. I'm like, all right, man, you driving? I want to ride this. You gonna give me the keys? She was like, you know what I mean?
Every time my friend get a new car, you know what I say? You gonna give me a ride?
Exactly.
No, but you know that was the thing in school, right? You wanna give me a ride? You gonna give me a ride? As soon as you get in the car, I want to ride. What do you want? Give me a ride?
Hey, when I get my new car, you feel me?
Yeah,
but
that's me.
But she felt warm with that. She was like, yo, I appreciate that. For real. Because that was the first response all day I got like that. I'm thinking I did something I made a move I wasn't supposed to. And I was like, no, you able to do it. Do what you have to, or do what you feel is your money. You know what I mean? And a lot of folks don't want to see that for folks that they're close to, and they don't want to admit it. You got some family members you don't like seeing that they always in a good position and you not, and you struggling.
So,
You feel me?
yeah.
Like a lot of folks build an envy, and it's not jealousy no more. Now you just don't like the fact that good things are happening to folks
And
close to
this is
you.
why I keep my circle small, because see, I'm very acute aware when someone got a sly remark, right? Or they're
Mhm.
not happy for me. Like, I know when my friends talk shit, right? And give me a hard time.
Yeah, you know when busting your chops,
Yeah.
and when
Yeah.
it's a different.
But because my friends that I hang around with, they want so much for me, it hurts. And the same thing for me and my friends, right? I want so much for you because, like, as soon as I get as a little bit, people who've been around me, I'm giving. You know what I'm saying? The little bit that I don't have a whole lot, but when
Almost
I'm
too much.
getting, y'all people don't know I pour. You know what I'm saying? All right, come on, let's go. On me. Let's go do this. Do this. That's just me.
Come on.
It may not be big, but what I always ask God, the little small things I can do, there were times that I could only maybe do $2 or $3 for somebody sometimes, right?
Come on.
Now that has turned into 20, 30, 40, 50, 100, 300, 500, sometimes 1,000. It's not much. But I keep asking God, pour into me so my cup runneth over so I can pour into others. You know what I'm saying? So each time I pour into somebody, as soon as he pours into me, I find ways and find people. So as soon as he do it for me, I'm going to pour back into somebody else. I don't keep everything that's been poured into me. I give it out because that's what I've always been wanting to do. I love what Shaq does. I want to be able to do that. That's my goal, to be Shaq. When I walk in somewhere and I see a mama with a kid and I see her doing something, what you want? Here it is. Go take care of it. That's the shit I want to be able to do. You know what I'm saying? Don't even think about it. Hey, take care of it. Or walk up to the goddamn counter. I see everybody in line. Take care of it. Why? Because my cup runneth over. I'm good.
Come on.
I didn't got the car. I didn't got the house. I didn't got the women. Right? God, I asked him, on a universal or global level, give me that. Because once people see people like me able to do that, it makes other people want to do the same thing.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? Whenever I get, I would never hold everything for myself. I don't. And if I tell somebody I'm gonna do some shit, I'm gonna handle my business. You know what I'm saying? The people who fuck with me, they know. If I told you something and you do your motherfucking part,
It's done.
it's a done deal. Close. Hey, go ahead, go to sleep, wake up in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Because he gonna be there. When I say you locked in, I'm gonna lock in your ass, and you show me that you the shit. What, bruh? I am finna go to hell and hot water to make sure you get what I promised you. At the end of the day, I don't play like that because God took care of me. God sent people in my life when my shit was bad and took care of your boy. And I promised God when I was going through my shit in 2019, 2020, if you ever get me out of this, God, that when you get me out of this, I promise you, when I see people, I'm going to make sure they good.
Mo.
It was tough. But now, God sent me people. Matter of fact, shit, Cake on him. Cake came into my life and changed my life. I'm not going to tell y'all, our personal business, but Cake came into my life, and ain't that sexual, y'all, but she came into my life, put me on game about some things, right? And changed my life for eternity. And I appreciate Cake for that. I really do.
Mo.
Right? And there's people, and that was on TikTok.
Mo.
Joe didn't know me bruh. I went out on faith with Cake on the situation that she helped me out on, right? But because she put me on game on what I needed to do and how to get it done, I was able to get it done, and it worked out for me. And that happened on this show in my living room because she came on TikTok. Change my life. That's why y'all see the book that we're promoting, right? That's her book, right? That's her book. She texted me. She said, "Hey, Joe, I got a book out, right? Can you go buy it?" I think probably Cake within the next 2 minutes, 5 minutes. I had purchased the book and sent you the little thing that I receipt that I buy. If she says anything, hey Joe, can you do it? Here you go. Here you go. Here you go. Here you go. Right? Because what she helped me with, bro, I never would have been able to do by myself. That's why right now y'all hear me talking about the Candace J moments on this show, right? Because like I said, when you lock into me, I lock into you.
Why you keep saying Candace?
I know it's Candy. Candy J.
Candy J.
Candy
God,
J.
dog.
Because I don't like Candace Owens. So I always when I see it, but it's Candy J. What's the Candy J moment for today? Go to the book and read a Candy J moment. Just open it up and read some.
Okay, I'll read this one. Some of the best love is not always.
What's the title? What's the title of the poem?
The best love.
The best love? Okay.
Some of the best love is not always at the right timing, but you'll look around and say, I'm glad it found me. Ask yourself the essential questions. What do you need versus what do you want? And your needs will indeed outweigh your wants. What looks good to you, what looks good to you may not always be what's good for you. The illusion we create in our minds is only a mirror of what we see. A reflection of reality is felt and it feels most differently. The tangible emotions upsetting its own actuality. Its actual comfort we seek. The raw perception of needing to be the false for everything and everyone outside of us.
Throw me that. I want to read that again, and I need you to give me some music behind that.
Some music,
yeah, because get this Candy J moment.
What you looking for?
No,
this is like the most in depth.
Yeah, but it fit the moment though. What page is that?
24.
All right, so. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I got to read right. So put some music behind this. Because you said page 24.
I don't know what kind of music you looking for. We can copyright it.
When we do this Kansas Day moment, we got to have some music.
Man, we got it next time. I got your music.
No, but give me some intro. What we got? Any kind of intro on that on our short playlist there? The best. Would you read the best love? Is that what you read?
Yeah.
All right.
That's 24, right?
Yeah. So start me up with some music. Give me a soundbite on something. This is a Kansas J moment on the Joe Lockett Show.
Let me look for some shit. You got
I'm putting you on the spot, right?
Yeah, and I ain't got shit.
That's okay. You always got something. Nephew always comes up with something. An underground bed of music for the Kansas J moment from the Book of Love. I don't even know what this book is. The best of love, Kansas J. Some of the best love is not always at the right, but you'll always look around and say, I'm glad I found me. Ask yourself the essential questions. What do you need? Various what you want versus what you want. I ain't got my glasses on, my reading glasses. And you need will indeed outweigh your wants. What looks good to you may not always be what's good for you. The illusion we create in our minds is only a mirror of what we see. A reflection of reality is felt and feels most differently. The tangible emotions upsetting its own actuality is the actual comfort we seek. The raw perception of needing to be the false for everything and everyone outside of us. But the inside just yarns. Did y'all hear that? But the inside just yarns for the solid truth in you. You're starving. Let me feed you. You're thirsty. Let me pour into you. You're lost. Let me help guide you. You are hungry for knowledge. Let me help educate you. Some of the best love is nurturing one's soul. It can't be materialistic. Money can't afford it. It can only derive from one's heart that's filled with a golden glow. May that beam always shine on you. The Candace J moment.
Oh my God. Thank you have me cringing in this seat. Oh,
if you guys want more of that, go ahead and get the Candace J book.
Yeah, buy the book. You can read about them.
That was on page 24, The Best of Love.
You like, was this motivational or are you trying to serenade folks? Like,
but when you read The Best of Love, you got to read it right. You just can't be just reading it.
Man, you read that shit. Dog.
You can't.
Don't be serenading me in the room.
I wouldn't even look in your direction.
No, you speaking to everybody.
That's what I'm saying. That's why
to music, I have to just find.
But it sounded right,
man.
May the beam always shine.
Hey man, we're gonna have to call Kate so she can read it instead of you. I ain't even do this with you, man.
Bruh.
I mean, flesh just crawling.
Bruh, but I'm saying, but I read it right then.
How do you know what you said? How do you know what you said? I tuned out, man. I can't even do it.
Nephew, what I should have been doing was like,
you know what I'm saying?
I should have just,
God, I just tuned out. I was like, Lord, just end it.
But hey, but it's the best of love on a Friday.
I need love from a woman.
Kate, did I do it right? Did I do it right, Kate? No. Said Kate said you read like you was tired.
I am. Shit. Damn. I'm tired.
Kate said I did it a little.
Look, I don't give a damn. Shoot, make sure you buy a cake book. We gonna have, you know what? We're gonna have cake.
Hey, this book right here, y'all go ahead and get it on Amazon. I purchased it on Amazon. And when we have awkward moments on this Joe Like It show, we always read a Candace J moment.
Always make it work.
Hey, but that was
no,
really
it was spot on.
It was spot on for what we was talking about today, right?
Yeah, real in depth,
real deep.
Deep and perceptive.
Yeah. So I guess when we get back to the show, y'all want to let y'all get on with y'all weekend. We're gonna let y'all get on the party here. Because I gave y'all the best that I gave y'all. I'm like Anita Baker, giving you the best that I got, baby. I gave you the best that I had today, y'all.
I'm Whitney over here.
Huh? What'd you say?
I'm Whitney.
What's your Whitney? What you Whitney about what?
I'm out on a limb.
That's Whitney. Houston?
Yeah, ain't it?
Huh?
No, that's not.
That's Whitney. What the hell is what song is that?
That's not Whitney, is it? Hold on.
I found the grave.
Hold on, no. I'm gonna find this song because I got
the hell you talking about. You out on a limb.
Tina Marie. Heard Tina Marie,
bro.
How
the fuck you?
Yeah, that's Tina.
Even Erica jumped back on like, bro, no, that's Tina Marie. Nephew.
That's Tina.
See, I chat live as hell. They be knowing, right? When we hey, this is what they got to love about our chat, bro. When we fuck up,
Nah, y'all got me. I mixed that up. That's Tina.
Tina Marie.
Tina. Yeah, I'm gonna listen now on my way home too. That's been in my head the whole time. Yeah, let's do that one. Go for it. Go ahead, do your thing.
That was fucked up.
What you mean?
You talking about?
What you don't know? You never heard the song?
You fucking it up. I can't even think about what the hell the song is. I think I know what you're talking about.
To you again.
Okay, yeah. Okay,
that's how I go. And then the second part is,
bro. I had
the second part. She do that. She hit that. I can't hit the note, but shoot
that all up.
Man, dude, I don't want to hear nothing from you. You F up every song you sing.
We in Alabama. We're in Birmingham, Alabama.
Hey, you mess up every song you sing. I don't want to hear that from you.
Oh, but bro,
you just as bad as me.
No, I fuck it up, but I get the melody. Your melody was off.
Man, no, it wasn't.
Your melody
was
off.
My melody was on point.
Your melody was off.
My melody was on point.
No, your melody. Hey,
yours be all. Yours be off tone and stuff. I'm at least on the tone.
But the melody be there. Your melody, bro.
Man, your melody don't be there,
bro. Hey, if we was in that competition where you had to get a couple of bars and guess the song, I would.
I'll beat you.
We'll win the money if you did it.
Wait, if we on the team?
Yeah.
I'm just trying to beat you. Hold on.
Oh, I'm saying if we on a team and you gave them notes and them bars, who you think gonna, who would you want to do the bars and guessing?
See there, I'm the wild card. We need an anchor. I'm
saying
not the
between you
anchor.
and me. If we on that show and you got to give bars and one got to guess the bars, which one would you be and which one would I be?
To give bars and guess the bars?
Yes, it's you and me, right? One got to give the bars and one got to guess the bars. Which one you gonna be and which one I'm gonna be?
I can guess yours.
That part.
I can guess yours.
That part.
You won't be able to guess mine.
Exactly. Exactly. Marsha said she's in Michigan. Shout out to Michigan. Shout out to Michigan. Joe, inbox me. I'm at work and totally missed what you said about my past situation. Baby girl. Okay. I mean, no, hit me up.
Hey, hold on. I got the perfect thing for you. Make sure you go and tune in on us on YouTube.
Yeah, you watch it on YouTube. Watch it on. It's a replay on YouTube, baby girl.
Inbox
me.
Watch us on YouTube at the Joe Lockett Show.
At Joe Lockett Show or Lock It In Media, right? You can find it one of those situations. So watch it. Check it out on YouTube and then inbox me, okay? Because
yeah, we gotta go.
We gotta go, y'all. Hey, Candy J moments, okay? The Love Doctor. I'm still calling myself the Love Doctor when I read these. Ooh, she got one here called Damaged Goods.
Yeah, we gonna see y'all later. To do the different language shit.
As deep as I go.
Oh my God.
Hey, nephew. What? Hold on. What was that? Damaged Goods. As deep as I go, Jatham, they must did. We'll see you guys next week. We're not going on that one.
Oh my God.
Damaged Goods will be next week, but I probably am damaged. She probably wrote that about me. Y'all have a good weekend. We love y'all. Have a good night.